journalist and BBC reporter Hugh Edwards kicked off the state funeral of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on BBC One on Monday morning. Coverage of the monarch's funeral will be televised all day, with thousands of people standing outside Westminster Abbey and Windsor Castle to pay their respects. Joining Hugh to discuss their memories of Her late Majesty and the legacy she will leave behind was the Good Life actress Felicity Kendal, who was inundated with praise for her stint on the show. Touching about the way she will remember the Queen and the privileges she had with the family throughout her life, Kendal began, "My memories of the beginning that I suppose. I remember I was watching the coronation in black and white when I was a little girl of 6, and we closed the curtains and we watched it as a collective family with dogs together and everything. I can still remember the overwhelming feeling that she was so beautiful, the Queen was so young and beautiful, and then there was this moment that is well recorded. She comes onto the balcony with Prince Charles and Princess Anne and they are very little, she has these beautiful gold bangles and she is standing there, the Queen. And Prince Charles as a little boy is playing with the gold bangle, and to this day it is the most beautiful moment because that was the beginning of almost a century, and now we have the continuity of King Charles, and it is a very special memory that." Kendal also went on to discuss the close friendship she formed with Princess Margaret and admitted, "I later got to know Princess Margaret. What struck me when I was privileged to see them more privately, not just publicly, was this bond between the family. They are funny and close, and there is a difference between the work has to be a certain way, and there is this naughtiness and incredible love between them all. That is something I was very privileged to see," the actress added. Stunned to see her on the BBC and how well she looked, many viewers took to Twitter with user @Bridgetto261952 exclaiming, "Good to see Felicity Kendal after all these years. A nice tribute to the Queen." Fellow BBC viewer and Twitter user @PhilBHarry commented, "Felicity Kendal is looking amazing." @Mary Lay Stories echoed the sentiment as they said, "Isn't Felicity Kendal simply gorgeous?" Philip Schofield broke down in tears as he shares health update, latest former Bake Off contestant claps back at viewer backlash, insight. Meanwhile, @JadeHill2001 reacted to the BBC interview by saying, "Felicity Kendal looks great." #Queen's funeral @Mr Memoryman expressed, "How amazingly good does #Felicity Kendal look for being 76 next week?" @Vincent Swinners praised, "Felicity Kendal though. Still got it at 75. Sick, as many as 2,000 people are expected to attend the ceremony, including 500 world leaders and members of other royal families from around the world." On Sunday evening, King Charles III issued a special message of thanks to the thousands of people who have paid their respects to his mother. In his message, he said he has been moved beyond measure by the support the family have received from across the world. "Over the last 10 days, my wife and I have been so deeply touched by the many messages of condolence and support we have received from this country and across the world," he said. The state funeral service for the Queen begins at 11 a.m. at Westminster Abbey in London. The state funeral of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II is available to watch on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.